Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the San Antonio Spurs have re-signed Tre Jones to a 2-year, $20 million deal, as Tre Jones had a really solid season this past season with the San Antonio Spurs, averaging 13 points per game and 7 assists per game. He's very young. He's 23 years old. And if you don't know Tre Jones, you probably do know his brother, Tyus Jones, who was just on the Grizzlies, but was a part of the Kristaps Porzingis trade that got Porzingis to the Boston Celtics, that also sent Marcus Smart to the Memphis Grizzlies, and 2 first-round picks also to the Boston Celtics. But I mean, Tre Jones, he's just as good as, in my opinion, I think he's just as good as Tyus. Tyus is way better, but Tre is way younger, and they both have similarities in their game. Both average a lot of assists. Both are good scorers. I think Tyus is a way better 3-point shooter, but I like how both of them play, and I think Tre has a lot of potential. He's young, though. Obviously, Tyus is way better than his younger brother, but Tre's young. I like it. I like this signing. Honestly, the only thing I don't like for this signing with the Spurs is, if you were the Spurs, I don't know why you're not trying to sign him on a more long-term deal. You're signing him to a 2-year, $20 million deal. Who knows what this will look like? If you got a team with Wembanyama, I don't see why anyone would want to leave that Spurs team in 2 years. But who knows? Maybe he does great in the next 2 years and deserves more money. Honestly, I'm thinking about a move that the Pelicans just made. The Pelicans just re-signed Herb Jones to a 4-year, $54 million deal. And they've been thinking in the more long-term with Herb Jones. They had the opportunity to accept a $1.8 million team option, but instead they declined it, wanting to re-sign him now instead of having to worry about it next year and him being more expensive than he would be this year. Now, it's not like San Antonio did that, but they re-signed Herb Jones to a long-term deal, 4-year deal. So he's there for the next 4 years. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like the Spurs should have done something like that, signing him to a 3 or 4-year deal. But at least you got him locked up. He had teams had interest in him. I think the Raptors had some interest. I think some other teams had interest. But this is definitely a great signing on both sides, and we'll see what happens. Moving forward, I think this was just a great signing for San Antonio. I don't think San Antonio's done. They've been reported that they want to add in a center next to Victor Wembanyama. I think they'll do that, and I think they'll potentially do more after that. You guys have any thoughts on the signing? That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.